There's still major artists that have not figured out what it means and how important it is to have a fan base and a support system. They could just put a record out and it'll get supported because they are who they are. Sure, it'll get views, but it's not going to impact. You want an impact. Every project that I have has 2 records that I feel that if a DJ got, they would spin. And this is no knock to any DJ guy. I think DJs are the lifeline of MCs. So a DJ was everything. DJ was a superhero. Hip hop has always been a very rebellious culture. So I don't know if we'll ever be in bad hands. The powers that be from the mainstream perspective may be putting the quote unquote foolishness to the forefront, but hip hop is thriving so much so right now. And I believe that a lot of that comes from, the craft and what people enjoy.
The Beat Addictz Radio Show.
Yo, what's happening? What's happening, world? It's the Beat Addictz Show. We're doing a collaboration with Lamont Legacy Studio, my big bro. Shout out. Guys, let me do this. Let me get it out the way. I'm super elated, super excited for this show today. I go by the name of DJ Fuse.
Your boy DJ Mark X, DJ T.O.
All right, let's do this introduction before I bring it on this icon, y'all. So let's do it right. All right, so check it out. Today's guest is a Bronx-born lyricist whose career has spanned decades from blog-era mixtapes to major cultural influences. He broke onto the scenes as a part of XXL Magazine's freshman 2009 class, rapped alongside and collaborated with heavyweights like Drake, Kendrick Lamar, Lupe Fiasco, B.O.B., and built an international following through his mixtapes and albums. He has battled in respected leagues, pushed the craft of lyricism forward, and founded the Pendulum Inc. Academy. My God. Guys, when I give it up for this legend, I want everybody, man, to clap. I would stand up, but I don't want to kick over the mic. So, a school dedicated to the art of MCing, that's Pendulum Inc., y'all. Now he's taking it into the next level at the academy level as a professor at the NYU Clive Davis Institute. That's huge. Teaching the art of the MC, passing the torch of the hip-hop mastery to the next generation. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up, show your love for the Mickey Factz.
Wow.
Man.
Thank you so much.
Man, so for all of the audience and the people in the world that's been living on the rock, man, give us a formal introduction, man, of who you are, man, and what you do.
Mickey Factz, Grammy Award-winning songwriter, XXL freshman, CEO of Pendulum Inc. and founder, creator of Cologne and Cap, and, lyricist extraordinaire, somebody who just appreciates and loves what, lyricism brings to the culture of hip-hop.
My God, man. And, man, I just want to say thank you because, a lot of people think that these things, they just happen, out of no, man. This is real organic, brother. This was real, like
Yes.
a straight up astute phone call, man, from my big brother, man, Lamont, man, with Legacy Studio, and he asked me if I could, have the opportunity, man, would I? And I said, man, for sure. So this is, to me and my brothers, man, this is an honor. We often preach lyricism, man, as DJs because what we do requires, and it really falls on your shoulders. Like, we need somebody with the pen and the pad so that, man, we can get the scritching and scratching, man, and making it sound so beautiful. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, man, I'm gonna ask you a few questions, big dog.
Yeah.
And, man, I want you to give us that knowledge, man. Give us that education. Educate us, man. All right, so you've been in the hip hop long enough to see trends come and go, right?
Yes.
All right, so when you walk into a room now, what lets you know that the culture is in good hands, and what still worries you a bit about the culture?
When I walk into a room, I'm from New York, so I'm surveying the area automatically.
Oh yeah.
I'm a people watcher. I'm trying to see if anybody trying to get a little sneaky, anything like that. So like I'm already on tilt.
Oh yeah.
But aside from that, when I walk into the room, I'm just trying to see who's the person that's is networking the most. because that's the person I want to probably communicate with. And what was the other side of the question?
And I want to know what worries you now about, like, if you walk in the room and you automatically know, like, man, we in good hands. But what's the opposite?
Hip hop has always been a very rebellious culture. So I don't know if we'll ever be in bad hands. I think that the powers that be from the mainstream perspective may be putting the quote unquote foolishness to the forefront, but hip hop is thriving so much so right now. And I believe that a lot of that comes from, the craft and what people enjoy putting together.
Definitely. I want to ask you something, and I want your honest opinion on it, right? And I know you're going to give it to me real, man, straight up New York, right? So when it comes to, and I'm glad you said that, like, man, just the industry in itself, is there a such thing as a good deal, record deal, meaning?
Is there a such thing as a good record deal? I don't think so. I'm not sure.
I was afraid of that answer, and in retrospect, because we often tap into a lot of artists, man, and some of these guys, they do a lot on their own. They do, how would I put it? They do their own production. They're like, they're so scared of trying to get with a major label for the sake of being, like screwed over, or, man, walking into a 70-30 deal. So what would be your best advice for up and coming MC that wants to stay away from, getting derailed?
It's interesting that you use the word derailed, right? Because a person's train of thought has to stay on track. So for me, it's not the days of a record label anymore and a record deal. Maybe in the 90s, Mark, right? Maybe, and I'm sad that I wasn't born to experience that. The 90s, the 2000s, a little bit of the 2010s, but essentially what's happening here is independent artists, the ones that have figured it out. There's still major artists that have not figured out what it means and how important it is to have a fan base and a support system. They could just put a record out and it'll get supported because they are who they are. And sure, it'll get views, but it's not going to impact. You want to impact. Best way to impact right now is either through ciphers or radio station.
I love, like, I can't even debate your responses, brother. Like, I promise you, this is what we've been experiencing. I just wanted to see, like, somebody that's reached the pinnacles that you've reached, how you would respond to these answers, man. This spot on. So, all right. Okay, so when I'm DJing, right? When we're DJing, I'm pretty sure they can attest to this. Do you ever write, like, do you write with DJs in mind? Like, because when I spin, I have certain lyricists in mind that I want to hear. Like, we'll do it all the time. Like, he'll come in and be like, yeah, I just want to just rip a straight, Biggie set, or, T.O., man, having Houston in his blood, man. He want to do some type of slow-mo set or whatever. So do you write with, a DJ in mind, like, yeah, DJ's gonna kill this one?
Not really. Every project that I have has 2 records that I feel that if a DJ got, they would spin. And this is no knock to any DJ. I think DJs are the lifeline of MCs. And I'm a little jaded because being in New York, you had to pay the DJ to get what you want. You had to pay them a lot of money. So, for me, and not saying that I wouldn't have paid a lot of money, I'm saying that I don't create for the DJs anymore. A DJ to me, I was born in 82. So a DJ was everything.
Yeah.
DJ was a superhero. It was like they were the only ones in on the secret with the artists. And they was letting us hear what that secret was bit by bit. And that has been removed for whatever reason. Protocol is now no longer in session. So for me, the bloggers are the new DJs. The reactors are the new DJs. And I feel like the older DJs now, they're still trying to figure it out, like how to maintain the space. I'm just not sure if somebody that I know is gonna come out and be like, yo, it needs to go back to the DJ. Because it does. There needs to be gatekeepers from that perspective, because right now it's just the Wild Wild West. And I don't know if
come on, man.
Yeah.
I don't know if we need to continue to just have it on what we've been getting, if that makes sense.
Man, boy, did we bring the right person on the show? We have these conversations, bro, and I'm willing to bet at this point they feeling like, man, you were in the room. We have these conversations all the time, and we have so much respect for MCs, but here's where we have to kind of draw the line, right? We have to draw the line because they'll take advantage, of us. And here in El Paso, I mean, diabolically different from upstate, man. It's just diabolically different. We go just based off if we believe in you, bro. You know, it's whatever, man. We gonna air you out. We're gonna push your record if we believe in you, and that's free of charge. Now we accept like a little cash. Hey, bro, I got 50. Run that, like run it in your power hour set. Hype it up. Let people know, like Mickey Factz is on set. Like let them know I'm gonna stand right here. We can curate that scene for you.
Right.
We just have to believe in you, like, and cats can't take it the wrong way if we say, yeah, nah, it's trash. And when we say that, we say it with love, like, yeah, bro, go and try harder type deal, you know. So
Yep.
I want to propose one more question for you, man, and I'm gonna pass it off to T.O., man. What is something that Mickey Factz would tell the younger Mickey Factz, the established Mickey Factz, the School of Lyricism Mickey Factz? What would you tell the younger Mickey Factz?
First thing I would tell him, invest in Bitcoin in 2012, 2013. Somebody tried to get me to do that in 2012, 2013, and I just didn't know how to do it. It was very confusing.
Yeah.
I would also tell him to not sign a jive because they were going to fold. At the time, we didn't know that they were going to fold, but they folded, and I had to take the brunt of that. And then I got moved to RCA with a new deal, and they didn't believe in my project. So blah, 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 blah. I would tell them to document everything. Everything needs to be documented, whether it's from the videographer or the director or whether it's from me. You have to document everything. Right now, I don't think people understand and realize we are living in Black History Month. Let that sink in for a second. We are living in Black History Month every single day. Every time we create something out of nothing, every time we invent an invention, that's how our ancestors, pouring into us, give us that knowledge to do what it is that needs to be done. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like right now, I would tell my younger self, like, you have to focus on leaving a legacy that's gonna surpass what I've done. I'm all about legacy these days because I want to be able to, I see when people die and people drag people through the mud. I want my son to go online, type my name in, and see it's only positive things. That's what I would tell my younger self. I'll be like, yo, we're doing this for our son so that when he gets older, he's like, yeah, my father wasn't unplayed with.
Man, that's powerful. You got one son, only one?
Only one.
Is he? How old is he? Let me ask that first.
6.
6 years old. You see yourself in him?
Yeah, he just started kind of reciting lyrics of mine, and he's starting to figure. Like, he be calling me Mickey, and his mother don't like that. She's like, "That's Daddy. That ain't Mickey." But I support whatever he wants to do. If he want to be a rapper, then I support it. If he want to be a goddamn mascot, I'm gonna support it.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
So shout out to my son.
Yeah. What's his name, man?
Mark.
Shout out to Mark, man. Hey, we here for it. We here for it all, man. Whatever you want to do in life, man. That's right.
Yeah.
Big up. Yeah, man. So seeing, your more recent years of your career, you're an educator in the game. You're coming up on 4 years, right, of Pendulum Inc.?
Yes.
Dope. Congratulations on that.
Thank you so much.
So working with the team, right? Shout out to Rob Nice.
Yeah.
What's the difference between when you started to now?
Lack of fear. When I first started, I had a ton of fear. I don't think people realize what it means to create something that doesn't exist. That's like pure alchemy.
Yeah.
And I didn't know if this was going to be successful or not. When we started announcing it and the applications started pouring in and people started wanting to sign up, I was like, wait a second, this thing is real.
Yeah.
So from there, I started promoting it, going on Sway in the morning. And I don't want to say that people started hating, but, people just had a lot of dislikes for what it is that I do, whether it be, how I rap, how I dress, I'm not a gangster, all that stuff. At the end of the day, this pen is ridiculous. Yeah. Everybody got to respect, point blank period.
Yeah, bro. So moving forward, what's your plans for 2026 on that side, on the education side?
I got a conversation with Columbia University about, teaching there.
Okay.
Potentially doing another NYU gig. And also, start my nonprofit organization so we can teach children from the ages of 7 to 18, how to rap, but also mainly like how to learn literacy through rap. A lot of our babies are having issues with reading. So I said to myself, well, maybe hip hop can help them from that perspective. And hiring MCs all across the country. And then once they're hired with Pendulum Inc., we send them out to, different cities where they stay at, and they can teach young children what it is that we do.
It's like evangelism, man.
Yeah, and then they get paid for it. And I'm not taking nothing from it.
That's good, man. Wow.
That's big.
Thank you.
Congratulations on
Thank
that,
you
bro.
so
For
much.
real. Pushing the culture forward. And like you said, man, just creating something new that, helps so many people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's
It's
so
very
dope.
important to do that.
You good. My bad, man. I'm excited over here. Boy, I'm like a ball, lightning ball over here because I'm telling you, we've had these conversations and we just don't know how to quite articulate it like you're saying. Like we've been wanting this for the DJ culture as well, brother. And I'll say this loud, man, and I don't care who feels any type of way about it. I'm about to have me a poo health moment. There are only a few that's honestly holding this thing down called DJing, bro.
Wow.
There's only a few here in this city, and you're looking at least 3 of them now.
Hello.
Yeah, and man, brother, when I tell you we do DJ battles, shout out to Rob, man, not Rob Seminar, shout out to him too, but we got a partner, Black Apache, that's his DJ name, but Rob is, we call him Rob. He's helping pushing the culture forward, man, and we have so many other guys involved, man, that's trying to do something that's so easy. Look, if you enjoy the art, get with us, get some training, brother. I'm what you $50 an hour, like
$25 a song. But I'm about to up it to $50 a song.
It's not expensive if it's an investment. Like,
and if you believe in your craft,
yeah, invest in your craft, man. But brother, man, you blessed us today, man. Just keep being awesome, man. And reach back, man. Let us know how we can support and help push Pendulum forward. We're here for it all. And it's been an honor and a pleasure having you on, man. And I gotta say one thing, man. I gotta ruffle some feathers, man. If I don't ruffle those feathers, man, this ain't a show.
Ruffle them.
Look, what is it that DJs do that piss you off? And be brutally honest, so I don't do it no more. Say it, man. Say it. We need to know, bro. We need to know.
All right, man. Sometimes y'all be dragging shit, man. Sometimes y'all drag shit, man. What's up with that, man? What's up with that, man? I know y'all got y'all favorite songs that y'all like, man. I get it. Come on, man. What we doing here, man? Speed this thing up, man. Let's go to the next record, man. That's one. And the other thing, sometimes these DJs, sometimes they don't know how to blend.
Talk to him. Come on, man.
And it be, the concept be all right, but the execution be, make a nigga want to change caps, Kelowna cap. I just don't understand it, you know what I'm saying? But aside from that, I think DJs are the most solid people in hip hop.
Man, we appreciate it.
You got to think about it. Like, the DJ was the most important person in hip hop. Hello.
Uh-huh.
I'm from the Bronx, man. Come on. The DJ was the most important person in it. The MC was the sidekick.
Crazy.
The MC was Robin. The DJ was Batman. And somewhere along the line, the roles reversed. And you could probably put a tad bit of it, and there's nothing wrong with it. You could probably put a tad bit of it on Rakim, right? Because you gotta look at Eric B and Rakim. Whose name was first? Hello.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's still me, right?
Yeah.
And Eric B's name was first because was he a DJ or I don't even think he was producing the stuff. He was the DJ. He wasn't. I
don't think the hits. I don't think he produced.
Right, but it was like Eric had the street cred. Shout out to Eric. He had the street cred. He had the streets on lock in New York City, right? And Rakim, he had the intellect. He had the jazz influence. He had the impeccable smoothness. He had the rhyme patterns that shifted and changed hip hop drastically.
Yeah, God.
And I think that he potentially, I'm just going to say potentially and allegedly, he potentially may have changed the dynamic of it not being DJ and rapper, but rapper and DJ. Because you got to think about it. Coogee rap, he had Polo, right? KRS, he had Scott LaRock. Come on, Mark X. What's up, man? Come on, man. I'm 43. I know my shit.
Yeah. Everything you spitting is facts.
You know what I'm saying? And like
Mickey Factz.
At some point, rest in peace to Scott LaRock. Yeah. At some point, things just shifted. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And it was no longer about the person that dictated how the party was supposed to be. And then it became to the MC. But I say all of that to say the DJ is still the maestro, Even when it's just the rapper on the stage, DJ is still the maestro.
Right.
You know, they conduct everything. If the DJ ain't on point, then the show ain't on point. You know what I mean?
It's very true.
I feel that it's a lost art. I'm grateful to see women starting to get into the DJing field.
Yes.
And I think that it just adds another flavor to it. I mean, at some point, there's going to be children DJs if they're not already.
Yep.
Yep.
And then, you know, from my perspective, again, the DJ is the most important person in the hip hop culture.
Man.
You know?
Well, y'all hear it, man. Y'all hear it, man, from Mickey Factz, man. Spitting facts, man.
Sminky.
Shout out to MCs, man. Shout out to the DJs, man. That's keeping it real and that's pushing the culture forward, man. Beat Addictz in the building, man. Along with Mickey Factz. We love you, man. We love all y'all, man. Keep culture alive.